Okay. I actually get to make a ton of tokens. All right, that's great. We got to gain a bunch of life. Yeah, we got to gain a bunch of life. We have a ton of blockers. Oh yeah, this is great. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. That's worse. My fair citizens of Sodium City, we have Blood for the Blood Gods. So this deck is a combo-based deck that is going to revolve around Awaking the Blood Avatar and Anointed Procession. The overall win condition of this deck is going to be the tokens that you make from Awaking the Blood Avatar, and then of course with Anointed Procession, every time you make a token, you're gonna make double that, which is just amazingly ridiculous in and of itself, because Awaking the Blood Avatar is just a good card. So whenever the Blood Avatar tokens actually swing into go face, because you're creating 3/6 black and red Avatar creature tokens with haste, and whenever it attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. This can be good, however, this is just one token whenever you create it, and that's why we have Anointed Procession. So Anointed Procession, obviously, you get to double the token output, so you just make 2. If you only have 1 Anointed Procession now, you're just gonna make 2 tokens, swing in, you're doing 6 damage. If they have 0 creatures, then you're dealing a minimum of 12, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now the ramp that we have for this deck, because Blood Avatar is so expensive, we have Blood Sun and Lotus Field. Now Blood Sun is a 3-mana enchantment. When it enters battlefield, draw a card, obviously amazing, but all lands lose all abilities except mana abilities. This is excellent because it shuts down things like Fabled Passage, it shuts down everything like the World Tree, it prevents it from giving every other land multiple colors, you can't activate castles, etc, etc, etc. Any flip lands like Search for Azcanta, useless. Lotus Field is just a land that has hexproof, it comes into play tapped, and then when it enters the battlefield, you sacrifice 2 lands of your choosing. However, it does tap for 3 mana. When you have Blood Sun out, your lands are going to lose all abilities except mana abilities. So, Lotus Field no longer has hexproof, it no longer comes into play tapped, and you no longer have to sacrifice lands to put it into the battlefield. So you're just playing Lotus Field untapped that taps for 3 mana of any one color for free. And this is why the combo of Blood Sun and Lotus Field is so good. Our card advantage is really just built into Mazemind Tome. It's a really nice 2-mana artifact that almost everyone runs. You're able to scry with it, you're able to draw a card with it. You also gain life once you get those 4 counters on it. So overall, it's just really, really good. Granted, you can only use it for 4 turns, so that's kind of a downside. So the other way that we have card advantage is through Cosmos Elixir. So Cosmos Elixir is one of my favorite artifacts right now. It's just a 4-mana artifact. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if you have more than 20 life. So you have to have, well, it's more than your starting life total, but in Arena, you only start with 20, so that we're just gonna say 20. So you will draw a card if you have 21 or more HP when this trigger goes off, which is just fantastic. If you have lower than 20 or 20 or lower, you will gain 2 life. So this is just great in general. However, later on in the game, if you're going up against an aggro deck, it's nice that you're gaining life, but a lot of times if you're running out of steam and you're at like 10, 12 HP, you have to wait 5 turns if they're not attacking you to even start drawing cards. So there is kind of a drawback because a lot of times you're barely hanging on, you're trying to look for a board wipe or something, you just can't get there at all, and there's just nothing you can do because you don't have the card advantage. So those situations really, really suck. However, in most situations, Cosmos Elixir is very good. Now the combo for this deck is almost more of a synergy. It really just utilizes Anointed Procession and then Awaken the Blood Avatar. This is also great because we're running cards like Lithoform Engine, which helps, and we're also using other token-based cards like Raise the Alarm and Timely Reinforcements. So Raise the Alarm and Timely Reinforcements are really good because you get to make those token creatures early on in the game. So you can technically get your Awaken the Blood Avatar out on turn 4, which is absolutely insane. So on turn 2, if you Raise the Alarm, turn 3, you just kind of do whatever, maybe a Blood Sun. And then turn 4, what you do is you just cast Awaken the Blood Avatar because you sacrifice 2 of your tokens. So Awaken the Blood Avatar, it's 8 mana, very expensive for what it does. But it says, in addition to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. This spell costs 2 colorless less for each creature sacrificed this way. So since it's 6 colorless in and of itself, just base face value, you can sacrifice 3 creatures and makes this a 2 mana spell, just a black and a red, which that's ridiculous, right? So each opponent sacrifices a creature. That's just part of the spell. Fantastic. And then you get to create a 3/6 black and red avatar creature token with haste. Fantastic. Once again, whenever this creature attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. So this is both good and bad. It's good because you can attack a planeswalker that has 3 loyalty, and then it does 3 damage to the opponent's face. This is very good because you can split the damage with that one creature. The bad part is, if you're trying to kill a planeswalker that has more than 3 loyalty, it kind of feels bad at times. It kind of feels bad sometimes. So something you want to take a look at. Or if they have blockers out and you're trying to push through to hit a planeswalker, it would be nice if the damage went to your target that you're attacking instead of the opponent. However, it is each opponent, so it's more of, I guess, like an EDH card than anything else, but yeah. And then we're going to be using cards like Anointed Procession, just a 4 mana enchantment. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens, create twice that many, which is ridiculous. So if we have one of these out, whenever we cast the Blood Avatar, we create 2 of those tokens. Now they still only sacrifice 1 creature. However, we're making 2 of these tokens that are 3/6 avatars that do 3 damage to the opponent whenever you attack. So if you have 1 procession out and you get 2 tokens and you swing in, even if they have blockers, you're doing 6 damage to their face. Now, if you have 2 processions out, you're making 4 avatars. Again, that means you're just doing 12 to their face simply by attacking. Even if they have a Settle the Wreckage, it's not going to save them, right? It's a very, 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 very powerful combo if you can get going. You just have to be able to find the cards and get them on the battlefield. Lithoform Engine also does quite a bit of help here. So Lithoform Engine is a 4 mana artifact, one of my favorites. Has 2 colorless tap to copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets. So you can actually copy the 3 damage dealing to every opponent with Lithoform Engine for 2 colorless. This is just fantastic. So if you weren't able to get Anointed Procession onto the battlefield, but you were able to get an avatar, you can still copy that extra 3 damage, which is, it's useful if you have no hand, you have no card advantage, you're getting flooded. Lithoform Engine really helps still kind of pump through that damage. The second part of Lithoform Engine is just 3 colorless tap, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets. Now we're not using too many instants and sorceries. We are using Raise the Alarm and Timely Reinforcements, so we can copy those to make more tokens, which is always nice, obviously, or gain a little bit more life. We can double cast Anger of the Gods if we want to really get some dead creatures, but a lot of times we don't really use it for that. If we have the mana, it would be nice to copy the spell for the avatar. However, that's a lot of mana. So it's already 8 mana for the Blood Avatar, and then you have to pay an extra 3 to copy the spell. It's 11 mana, but if you have any tokens out, it's going to reduce that significantly. So it's possible that you can double cast it if you sacrifice 4 tokens. If you sacrifice 4 tokens, 3 tokens. If you sacrifice 3 tokens, cast it for 2, copy it for 3, so it's 5 mana, and you get double the tokens, which is ridiculous. Or not double, you get double the spell. If you have Anointed Procession out, you get double the tokens for both casts, so you get 4 for 5 mana. It's just like, it can get crazy if you have the cards and if you have the mana. If. Overall, I would definitely not recommend building this. I dare you to play it. However, Anointed Procession with the Blood Avatar, I think, is a super fun concept. So if you take it, mess around with it, definitely let me know. I will issue a challenge if you can do it. definitely give me the deck list in the comments section below. Now, this specific list will push you back 46 rares and 6 mythics, which is way too much than what you want to spend on a deck of this caliber, trust me. So, but if you want it, if you're curious about like a basis of what to start at and then what you can kind of pick apart and kind of perfect or at least make better, then you can go ahead and see the list in the description below. There's a link to my AetherHub site, or there'll be one at the top right-hand corner of this video. If you want to see more decks like this fail, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, bell notification. Maybe I'll work on it even more to make it not fail. I do come out with videos 7 days a week, so I hope you enjoy all the content. And as for yesterday's comment question today, I asked you, what do you think we should call that deck? Once again, in the community tab, you should see a poll in there that has a list of all the best deck ideas. Go and put in your vote of what you think is the best. And if you are the winner, then what you will get is a gifted code for a free Strixhaven pack in MTGA. And if you want your comment featured in these videos, make sure that you answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week in the comment section below. Stay salty and enjoy the games. Okay, so this is another one of the decks that I just don't trust in ranked. I climbed the fucking shit out of the ladder with the Lord of Extinction deck that we came out with yesterday. So the finalized deck list that's in the video from yesterday is amazing. The deck is ridiculously good. It's like overpowered good. Yeah, I think we went like 21 and 12, or no, I think it was better. It was like a 70 after we did all the changes. 21 and 6. All right, if we can find a Blood Sun, well, we need another land first. But I would like to get a Blood Sun. Just got slapped by a grazer. All right, I need a land here. Beautiful. Dude, it's great. Okay, cool. Blood Sun, Lotus Field. I mean, that sucks. No, I'll draw a card from that, actually. I think drawing is more important. Ooh, this is actually bad. Yeah, this is really bad. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's once it gets 6. Oh, shit. So next turn. Do this, make a couple tokens. Do that. I will probably still draw a card from this. Oh, shit. And draw a card? Okay. I think it's fine. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, so this is a problem. We have to get a Ruinous Ultimatum, I think. So probably scry with this. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. It's not exactly what we want. Okay. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Then 3, 4, 5. I would have to sacrifice 2 creatures in order for that to go through. Okay. I actually get to make a fuck ton of tokens. Alright, that's great. We got to gain a bunch of life. Yeah, we got to gain a bunch of life. We have a ton of blockers. Oh yeah, this is great. Ooh, that's bad. This is really bad. That's worse. We do get our avatars through. Bad. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It's 0. Confirm 0. I don't really want to sacrifice any of my creatures. They're gonna take 9 here. Like, I'm not 100% sure if they end up blocking all of it or not. They do gain 3 life from doing this. All we need to do is find... Oh, they gain actually 6 life. They gain 6 life. Okay. Alright. Mazemind Tome, I mean, it's card advantage. It's nice. We have mana. Oh my god, why do you have Force Cubes? Oh my god, and a Maelstrom Pulse? Fuck me. Okay. So we get to do this. 1 extra mana. So maybe they just block all of this. I don't think they do, but I mean, they draw like a shit ton of cards if they do this. We're down to 19. I can raise the alarm here. Think we do that? I could have done that on their turn. I forget that raise the alarm was not timely reinforcement. For some reason I thought it was timely reinforcement. Oh my gosh. This is gonna hurt a lot. Like a fucking lot. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 damage if I Ruinous Ultimatum. cannot do that. I have to wait for them to basically have no creatures. I have to settle. I don't have anything else. Oh. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, so while the deck is setting up, it's doing literally nothing. Wily Goblin is cute, but it's not really doing anything for us. Like, it gives us a blocker. And, I mean, it can be good. But I think I would rather have, like, a Doomscar. Couple Day Judgments. Oh. Couple Angers. Anger Exiles. I think that's probably most important. And that's the same with Settle. Anger doesn't kill. I think I need a 4. Okay, so what did I take out? I took out 4 of the goblins, added in 4 Anger of the Gods. Wait, something happened. Discard changes. What the fuck did I do? Okay. And I added Anger. I think I added just another one of these, right? How the hell did I get to 64? Yeah, I went down to 25 lands and I'm still fucking getting ridiculous shit. I mean, we need Anointed Procession and the Awaken the Blood Avatar to win, right? Lithoform Engine helps a lot. I think we can go down a Fire Emancipation. That is also part of the win condition, but we don't necessarily need it. All right. Let's see what that does. All right. Hopefully, these changes fix something. Adding the board wipes, I believe, help. They should help. Having the Mazemind Tomes still in here should help. I kind of just snap kept because I see Blood Sun and Lithoform Engine and I'm going first. It's like we have a lot of good cards. We do have a board wipe. We have potential for a shit ton of ramp. Now they probably just get out Lithoform Engine here, I'm assuming. They could get Blood Sun. I don't think they would. Okay. All right, just kidding. Just kidding. All right. That's why. That's why. All right, they're 14. It's good. This is good. I'm not sure how much artifact removal they have. I don't believe it's a lot, though. There shouldn't be a lot. Oh, fuck. Lose 3 life. Let's go ahead and copy that. Got 2 cards. Land, Procession. I mean, doesn't necessarily help us. Getting a Lotus Field would work because we can Anointed Procession and copy that. It's not good. So once they turd grid, we just discard the Settle. Because it's a card that we're not going to cast. Yeah. So we don't mind discarding a land here. I'm definitely gonna lose 3 life here. Don't really want them to draw cards. Don't really want them to draw cards. I thought about casting it. Probably should have cast it.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, this is just a big fucking issue at this point.
Well, no fucking shit.
We go down to 3 this turn. I think I should have went face. Well, they could Lily, and if they have another Lily, I'm fucked, right?
I have no interest in fighting fair.
Okay. Just sacrifice Blood Sun. It's not gonna do it. Almost does it. Almost does it. Yeah, the Lily fucked us. It was close, it was close. We're just not hitting our card draw. We only have 4 things of card. Well, I mean, Blood Sun is technically a cantrip. Mazemind Tome we have 4 of, we're just not drawing them. Timely Reinforcements, that's fine as a 2 of because we do get a lot of life from that and I think it helps. Lithoform Engine is just too good. Fiery Emancipation. Fiery Emancipation just wins the game. Because if they have a ton of creatures, we do get to anger. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm thinking about putting in Cosmos Elixir, right? Because at the beginning of your end step, you draw a card if your life total is greater than your starting life total. So if our life total is 21 or higher, we get to draw a card. Otherwise, we gain 2 life, which is great. Because we're essentially always gaining life. This just makes everything amazing. The problem is it doesn't necessarily belong in the deck, but it doesn't not belong in the deck. Like it doesn't do anything as far as tokens is concerned. Like is there like draw to I mean Dawn of Hope. We don't have enough mana for Dawn of Hope to really do anything. Foreboding Fruit's a bit too much. Liliana, it's too expensive. These are really just cantrips like Seize the Spoils and Pirate's Pillage and stuff like that. Our opponent draws first card each turn. If it's not their turn, you create a 1/1 red devil creature token. Whenever one or more devils you control attacks. Those players each draw a card, then discard a card at random. Interesting. That's actually kind of funny. Sucks that it's legendary. That would actually be really funny. Double strike. At the beginning of combat, you may choose 2. Each mode must target a different player. Target player creates 2/1 white to black inkling creature token with flying. It's fine. Target player draws a card and loses a life. Target player puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature they control. So this could be really good, but it's 5 mana. It's nice that it's double strike, but it's just a bit too expensive. This is white. Create 2/1/1 colorless Thought-Bearer artifact creature tokens with flying. Then you gain 1 life for each creature you control. See, this isn't bad, but you're not drawing cards. Oh, it's also white-blue. I was looking at the pose at first. Create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. Creatures you control get +1/+0, gain indestructible and haste. It's 5 mana, that's expensive. Deals 3 damage to any target. Target player gains 3 life. Sacrifice permanent, then draw 2 cards. It's expensive, especially as a 1-of. It's kind of expensive, but dealing 3 damage to any target and then gaining 3 life is super, super good. And then at the same time, sacrificing a permanent and drawing 2 cards isn't bad, but 5 is so fucking expensive. Create a 2/3 Berserker creature. Whenever Berserker attacks this turn, you draw a card and you lose a life. Add red for each Berserker you control. So on turn, you don't lose mana as steps and phases end. I mean, it's almost really nice. It is a 2/3. We can make a few of them. We're forced to attack with it, though. That's kind of the problem. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create 2/1/1 black rat creature. What the fuck? I've never even seen this card or heard of it. Since sorcery spells, Cosmos Elixir, deals 1, 2. I like this, but it's just a bit too expensive. We also need to find out what we need to take out, right? I think Lithoform Engine is literally just too good not to have in the deck. The only thing I can see replacing right now is Fire Emancipation, which sucks to say. Because if I take out Fire Emancipation, I almost want to just add in another Ruinous Ultimatum and another Lithoform Engine, which isn't fucking card draw. But let's add 3 elixirs and see how that does. If you want to see me build and play all these decks live, you can go ahead and follow me over at twitch.tv/StriderStone. I stream 5 days a week, every day except Monday and Thursday. Schedule's in the description below, or you can press the card at the top right-hand corner of this video, wherever it is. All right. Combo decks definitely beat mid-range decks 100% of the time. 100% of the time. We were able to stay alive, at least. Oh my god. This would be so good if this was another land. I think we have to do that, actually. Because we get to just fucking make these real quick. I need a land, though. Land would be That is a land. Not necessarily the one I was looking for. But it is a land. Alright, so it's a ramp deck. I don't know if we could deal with a greedy deck. I don't even know what this deck can do. Okay. We got this on curve. So they're taking 6 damage a turn now. I assume they can deal with that, like an extinction event or something. Take that. Let's get both those. I need to make sure I have a check land because we had too many tap lands. 3, 4, 5. Doomscar. Okay. It is a 5-color deck. I kind of want that Blood Sun because I'm really worried that they just get down World Tree and we're fucked. White, black, blue, green. Then they have red in their hand. They're like all basic lands. One turn too late. I don't necessarily want to scry here, but I feel I don't have any options. All right, they don't have a red source. It's good. It's possible that they didn't know that World Tree doesn't tap for that mana anymore. Is that like all 4 cultivates? What? Okay, well, 2 raise the alarms at the end of their turn, then we do 4 damage. At least that's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping. Okay, well, this is no longer what's happening. Fucking wonderful. Is it always a turn too late? It was a turn late on the Blood Sun and on the Procession. Man, if we had that on the Procession, fuck. That would have been so nice. That would have been so nice. Okay. Well, if we get another Doodle, we'll watch it. At least we draw a card from the Cosmos Elixir this turn. We are hitting land drops. If they get a Cleansing Nova or a Heliod's Intervention, if they just got a Heliod's Intervention, I'm like, fucked. God damn. Keep going up against decks that are going wide. Fuck. This is not good. Unfortunately, I have to block those so I can draw cards from Cosmos Elixir. And I think I have to scry. I need to get that card. mean, this is a good card though. Okay, timely reinforcements. Another Mazemind Tome. We're getting our card draw, but nothing else. Oh, nice. Jesus fuck. Oh no. Uh-oh. I see. Okay. So they're gaining a bunch of life. They're gaining a bunch of life. Why am I getting roped? What are you talking about? It's auto pass, go. Okay. Maybe they just broke it. Maybe they just broke it. That's possible. Because they fixed the token issue, the token maximum. But it's possible they did not fix the HP maximum. So this is like a lot. 576 triggers on... enters battlefield, you control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. So like, I mean, that's a shit ton of triggers. And they're all stupid big. They all get +2/+2 for each. So they all get like +50, +50. Alright? So 576 plus, or 576 times 50. It's only like 30,000, right? Am I crazy? Am I not doing that right? Should be able to do that pretty easily. It should be able to. It'll most likely end in a draw though, because that's what Arena does. It's like, no, we can't do 576 times 50. Although I could be doing math wrong. I could be being really stupid. So it could, well, most likely it's doing each one individual. I can almost guarantee you it's doing, yeah. Current match has ended. Unexpected reason. Gray air, winner draw. I'm the drawiest, yeah, and then it crashes the game because they still haven't fixed that issue to where if you draw the game is like, no, we're not working anymore. And then if you try to send them a log dump of the game, the log deletes itself. When it forces the draw and it does nothing, it deletes itself. So you can't even send WotC a log to be like, hey, this happened. There's just nothing you can do about it. It's really fucking stupid. It's possible that Mazemind Tome is actually just too slow. We might just have to get single target removal or discard. It's possible that is our only option. It's literally our only option. Maybe an Inquisition of Kozilek? Maybe it's the elixirs? I don't know what it is. I wanted the card draw, but fuck, man. We're just dying before we can even do anything. Like, we're not able to do anything. We're not able to set up, we're not... Yeah, we're literally not able to do anything. It's really bad. It's So right now we can't even cast Anger even though we have it in our hand. Okay, definitely gotta kill that. Next turn, Procession. Probably. Interesting. They missed a land drop. That's nice, but we are also about to miss a land drop. Okay, did not miss a land drop. That's good. That's good. Now. Three, four, five, six. So if we get a raise the alarm, we can overload pretty easily. Okay. Pitching well, nice. All right, this isn't the worst. This isn't the worst. Okay, top, I do not like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's exactly what we wanted to see. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we top deck another fucking Lotus Field, that would be obscene. What does this have? 4 loyalty? Okay. So that's dead. They take 6 damage, so they're down to 20 again. And we're kind of just hoping they don't have removal. Maybe we need to add Teferi's Protection. No, Inquisition of Kozilek would help. They probably have removal, like a board wipe. They're at 6 mana. Jesus Christ. Overkill. Calm down. All right. Kind of hoping to get a land out of that. That's fine. Damn it. It's like if they keep up 1 mana. Well, if they counter this, that would suck. It would actually really suck. Please don't counter that. It's so much worse. That's so much worse. Okay. Lotus Field. Exactly what we wanted. Okay. Well, that sucks. Like, super duper sucks. And then they get to protect it with the Watchdog. We essentially have to settle this, which is probably the worst thing. Yeah, that's probably the worst thing. this. Do I draw a second card out of this? Not quite sure. I think I do, actually. So I believe I have to settle here anyway. Okay. Maybe I should have copied that. Maybe I should have copied that. I probably should have copied that one instead. Yeah. Do they have a counter? If they don't have a counter, this is a lot of fucking card advantage, bro. Okay. So they do have a counter. Means they probably have more counters. Do you have another one?
Confess.
Because if they do, we have counterspell protection with Lithoform Engine. All right, they're taking 9. 15. They're taking 15. Oh, they could have Settle. They could have Settle. They do have Settle. They do have Settle. Well, that is quite disheartening. All right. Yeah, that sucks. But to the 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we don't really care about those. Are there overlords? Be great. Okay, cool. Finally. Finally got our 2 thingamawatchets back. I believe I have to kill that Ashiok though. I mean, I have to take that though, right? Okay. Oh, okay. They like let that go through right away. That's only 3. Let's copy this. All right, it's a good card. It's a good card. I don't want to like overkill myself. So let's just get back up to 20, which is beautiful. It's exactly what we wanted to do. Huh? Now, our Anger of the Gods does not kill that. Okay. I really didn't need another one. Really didn't want to do that. Well, yeah, I really didn't want to do this. Jesus Christ. have a settle. Settle's good. This gets a counterspell, it gets a counterspell, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Alright, it didn't get a counterspell. So... Okay, dude. It's gotta be, like, really fucking close to getting there. Alright, come on. Come on. So I want to cast it and copy it, and they're just dead. Dude. Okay. Wow. All right, finally, fucking finally. Ooh, I gotta discard. All right, we have 0 cards left. Package getting delivered and shit. You know how it is. Alright, so this should get a counterspell because this gets a ridiculous amount. I mean, you have to counter this, but you can't. Alright, that's a lot of damage. They could have Teferi's protection, I suppose. Teferi's protection is a thing. Angel of Grace. Oh my god. All right. You got it. I was like, what card is that? I had to like read it because the picture was not, I mean, it's Fibblethip the Lost because it's lost card art. I gotta take a picture of that one. There was so much what the fuck in this picture. Let's hope they don't have a bunch of them. So they have to bring this back from their graveyard. They're gonna have to have another Angel of Grace, right? When it enters the battlefield. So it's like a buff. There's no way I can get rid of that. Or it's an aura or whatever, an emblem, whatever you want to call it. So I can't like remove it. I can't remove Angel of Grace. That's fine. Okay. Lotus Eater, you can go eat yourself. That was sweet, but fucking shit, man. That was terrifying. We got so close to mill, we had 5 fucking cards left. That's ridiculous. So at the end of the day, this deck ended up going 4-11. Bad deck. Don't play it. It was funny. It had its moments from time to time, but it's not good. Not a good deck. It didn't have really any favorable matches. Didn't have any... I mean, every match was pretty unfavorable to begin with. When we took out a Sunbird's Invocation and added a Blood Crypt, it did go a little bit more consistent. But then I removed all the Sunbird's Invocations because I was like, oh, maybe we need to go a little bit lower to the ground, add some card draw, and things of that nature. Because I was like, okay, card draw helps be a little bit more consistent because Sunbird's Invocation is card advantage in and of itself. However, Mazemind Tome is way better earlier on in the game because you can draw cards, you can kind of find what you need. So we did that, added Fire Emancipation because it's really good for a finisher. And then I ended up removing a Fire Emancipation because obviously it didn't go too well. So I removed one of them because it was kind of expensive, and Wily Goblin seemed to just do like fucking nothing. So I removed those. Added Anointed Procession because we were only running 3 of them. And I was like, okay, well, our win condition is Awaken the Blood Avatar, but in order to get full effect from it, we need Anointed Procession. Overkill is Fire Emancipation. Fire Emancipation is great, but I think we need Anointed Procession in order for it to like truly kind of like come to life, right? So that's what we were doing. I believe we could probably just take out Anointed Procession completely and just go with Fire Emancipation instead. That's probably a much better route to go, but Anointed Procession is just super, super funny. So that's what we were messing around with, right? But I did end up taking out all the Fire Emancipations and just throwing in 3 Cosmos Elixirs strictly for the card draw. It just helps a lot. It ended up going, I mean, we finally won a game. So that was nice, but again, I wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't really have any favorable matchups, so it's just kind of a waste, but it's funny. So if you have the wild cards, mess around with it, you know, that's just kind of whatever. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.